Hey Gemini, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and this is Luna Phoenix Tarot. Today I am doing your general reading for August 2020. It's going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with every Gemini out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You can also check out your moon sign or your rising sign and see if that message resonates. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, share the video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much for your support and for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to try and get through this. I'm a little sleepy, but we'll get through this. For those who don't know, I have been sick, battling what we thought might be COVID, but it wasn't. I finally got test results today, but I'm still having some symptoms, so if I'm breathing heavy in the mic, that's why. So I do apologize. Anywho, on to the fun stuff. Gemini, you guys had a lot of anxious energy. As I was shuffling, I had to kind of really ground myself before I could do this reading. It felt very back and forth, very chaotic almost. I couldn't find like one storyline to pick up on. And finally, one did come through, and the card that came out was Thinker. Which makes sense. This is in your head. This is kind of analyzing things, trying to figure out if the situation you're in is worth it or not, weighing out, pros and cons, that type of energy. I saw a description in the book that said analysis paralysis. And that's exactly what I felt, trying to get the cards. It was just like, nothing was resonating. So, yeah, anyway. And that kind of goes into the reading. It's just kind of, honestly, I'm not liking this energy. But we'll see what comes here. So, we have the Seven of Swords, the World, and the Three of Swords. Clarified the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card about manipulation to me. It's a card about thievery, fuckery, bullshittery. It's somebody that's in and out, takes from you, doesn't really say much when they leave, just kind of flighty. They can literally be stealing from you, or it's just stealing your time and energy. But it's somebody who is, sneaking around, in and out. That with the Three of Swords in the World tells me that this person has been a catalyst for you to be where you are right now. In your head, trying to decide how to move forward. Should you stay with this person because you love them, but you're not with the bullshit, basically, is what I'm getting. Then we had the Lovers. So, I mean, this is a romantic connection, is what I was getting. We have the Lovers here, which is, I teeter-totter on Twin Flame because I feel like it's really been blown out of proportion in a lot of the spiritual community. But it's Twin Flamey energy. It's, a Twin Flame connection is very strong. It's very magnetic. It can come off extremely toxic as well, though, because there's a lot of triggering going on. This person is in your life to help you grow. And sometimes that comes through as pain and toxic energy, because you're not paying attention otherwise, basically. So the universe kind of has to make it a lesson that sticks a little more. The Lovers was clarified by the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. This is chaos, conflict, issues. The Two of Swords is about having to make a decision on which way do I go. Again, weighing pros and cons out. I'm saying a lot, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the thing with the Two of Swords is, it came out here down here as well, actually. You guys had a lot of confirmations, double cards. In the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, so she has to make a decision, but doesn't have all the facts. You can't see everything that you need to see in order to make this decision. And that's where the analysis paralysis comes in. You're not going to see everything that you need to see. The universe is not going to show you everything because you have to learn to rely on your intuition to make some decisions. The ones that are best for you, basically. But let me jump back up to here. So we also had the World come out again. It's another confirmation for me. All about endings and complete new beginnings. We had the Six of Pentacles and the Fool as well. The Fool's all about taking a leap of faith. But it's also cautionary as to not be careless or reckless with the direction you're going in. Don't blindly walk off the ledge, essentially. The Six of Pentacles is all about balance. It could be maybe you've been giving more to something and not enough to yourself, or you're dealing with somebody that's not giving you what you should be receiving and instead are giving more to other situations or people. At any rate, you're kind of being forced to step out of your comfort zone and move in a direction that you're unfamiliar with, that you can't see the outcome for. And that's terrifying. We have the Ten of Swords here, clarified by the Five of Cups. Ten of Swords is a card about being stabbed in the back, betrayed. You know, somebody you thought was there for you ended up not being. And you kind of have to just wash your hands of the situation and move away. There's a lot of that energy here. A lot of, you know, leaving. I never want to tell anybody to leave a situation, but I mean, this is pointing at that heavily. So the Five of Cups is, you know, the loss of a connection, an emotional connection. This is someone who's sad, who's crying over spilled milk, quote unquote, is the, you know, what most people refer to it as. So to me, it's a matter of crying over, you know, what you've lost and not realizing what you have behind you still. You still have family, you still have friends. Some of you may not. You still have yourself, though. And yourself is the only person you got to spend the rest of your life with. So, you know, you got to nurture yourself, too. That leads into this. Two of Swords that was clarified by the Ace of Cups. Again, a decision has to be made. You can stay in a connection if it's toxic. That's your decision. But, I'm sorry, I know I'm saying a lot. I had a subscriber tell me that she thinks that's when I'm channeling, and she might be right, because I don't feel like this is coming from me. Like I said, this was a very confusing reading for me. But anyway, the Two of Swords, again, making a decision without knowing all the facts, without having a direct path that you can follow. But the Ace of Cups is all about self-love. It's all about learning to pour back into your own cup. Some people view it as like a new love opportunity coming in. I don't necessarily view it that way. I'm a reader who focuses on the person that's getting the reading. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that you can control is yourself. So whether I'm saying, you know, oh, so-and-so's coming back, or oh, so-and-so's going to change, I feel like that's not helpful. And I feel like it keeps you in a loop of watching tarot constantly, trying to figure out when they're coming back. I have been down that rabbit hole, and it sucks. But when you learn to figure out how to pour into your own cup and love yourself more, things start to flow a little more naturally. So that's the type of readings I like to give. I like to empower people, and not necessarily just have you coming back to my channel to see when so-and-so is coming back, or, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, and I'm not trying to bash any readers who do that. That's just not my thing. So we have the Five of Cups again, clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Now, that's a shitload of fives. Then we also have 555 right here, but we'll get into that in a second. You guys had strong number synchronicity cards come out. So, Five of Cups, just went over that. That's, you know, kind of being upset about a connection that's dissipating. If that's a word, I think it is. I don't know if it means what I'm trying to say, but you're just kind of almost trying to hold it together, but you know that this relationship is going to end. You know that it needs to. Five of Swords is chaos, conflict, confusion, headaches from arguing, just back and forth, you know, text messages, that type of energy. Eight of Cups is leaving a situation that no longer serves you. An emotional one. Cups represent emotions. Swords represent thoughts. Pentacles represent actions, energy, time, money. And then Wands represent action as well, but more like a passionate type of action. I look at Wands more artsy. But anyway, I don't know why I'm explaining that. Okay, so I had another card come out, the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card. I think it's so dope. But anyway, the Eight of Pentacles, to me, this is a card about building, manifesting, trying to create something. And I got this heavily as I was pulling this card. Some of you are looking into doing witchcraft or spell work to bring this person back. And do what you will, but my advice is to never mess with anybody's free will. We all have free will, and I have been in a situation, I've never done anything like that, but I have been in a situation where I have seen that shit backfire. And I mean, everybody has their different views on how you do things. I would not recommend something like that. So if you are looking into doing something like that, at least be cautious of who you're dealing with, who's doing the spell work for you, where you're getting your information from, because you want to make sure that this is a decision that you're ready to accept the kickback for. Somebody needs to hear that. I normally don't go into that type of stuff, but I felt that with this. On the other hand of it, we all manifest, right? Our words, our thoughts, those, we manifest with them. So you're trying to build something, and honestly, like I said, I get a lot of energy of trying to keep this relationship together. So what came out was the Two of Cups, and that's why I feel like it's more trying to bring it back to life through magic. The Three of Cups is about a celebration, getting together with friends, that type of thing. The Eight of Pentacles came out again. And then the Death card came out. That shit confused me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I still don't know what Spirit's trying to say with this. Aside from, it may not be wise to do spell work on somebody to bind them to you. Or, you know, have a love spell or anything like that. That's what I keep getting here. Now this Three of Cups, again, is about connections with friendships. So I don't know if maybe the energy should be focused on moving away from the relationship and reconnecting with friends and like-minded people to kind of get you out of that yuck energy of being stuck in your mind. And Death, I mean, I love this card because it's transformation. This is when you become a whole new person. This is when you unlock answers within yourself. A lot of your struggles bring you to this point, and it's like you kind of look back and like, damn, that's why I went through that. Now I get it, and now I can, you know, be aware of the red flags that I'm seeing with the next person, or now I'm strong enough to where I don't feel like I have to check somebody's phone or cry because they're not here, or, you know, those types of things. It's a very powerful energy. There's something here, though. I do want to clarify a little bit more and see if I can get anything while I'm recording, because that will mess me up a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so the numbers that came out was 111. Fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. Some of you may just be gaining interest in the esoteric world, into magic and witchcraft and things like that, which is awesome. This type of energy is what brought me here. That's why I'm doing this video today. It directed me to the path that I needed to be on. And yeah, 1010. There's a divine plan in order. Let go of your need to know future events. This is so important. With you being in this thinking energy, and then this Two of Swords is here, and it came out twice, which is also for, there's a level of security that you have with this person, and that's why it's terrifying to have to kind of leave. Some of you may have been with this person for a long time, so it's really scary to think about them not being an active part of your life. But the universe is guiding you there. And you'll get to a point where your new life is far greater than anything you would have had before if you would have stayed in that energy. And I can say that from experience. So, your angels are with you during this time of change and transition. 555. So you might be seeing these numbers. And it's a lot of 1s and 5s. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Ultimately, you're the one that has to make the decision, right? My job as a tarot reader is to confirm things with you. I feel like a lot of times when we go get tarot readings, I go get them myself. We're just kind of looking for confirmation. Sometimes maybe looking for an answer. The universe doesn't always give us an answer because we have to learn it through experience. So my hope is to at least confirm something and give that, you know how sometimes you ask your friend, well, what would you do? What do you think about this? I'm that friend, girl, or dude, whoever's watching this. If this resonates, by the way, make sure to subscribe. It may not resonate with everybody, but it is the timeline that I felt strong when I was trying to get a reading for you guys. Ace of Swords. And this is to clarify the Eight of Pentacles. And yeah, this is new ideas, new thoughts, but it's also cutting something out. So, and like this card just said, fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available. I feel like unless you walk away from this, it's not going to click like it's supposed to. And the Six of Pentacles. Yep, and the Six of Wands at the bottom. The Six of Pentacles, again, is about balance. I remember when I first started watching tarot, when I was still kind of learning the meanings of the cards, right? I don't remember the girl's name, but she described this so perfectly, and it sticks with me, but I never really explained it. If you look at this card, there's the man dressed really nicely, and he's given change, or money, pentacles basically, to this person. Now behind him, this person is in rags. This person just looks like, they're on the street, and he's not giving them anything. So what this tells me is either you're not giving enough to somebody and you're neglecting something else, i.e. yourself, or the person that you're dealing with is giving too much to another situation and kind of leaving you back here. And I feel like it's this scenario. This person doesn't give you shit, basically, to put it frank. And matter of fact, they don't, I cannot get this out right. Not only do they not give you shit, but they take your shit. So, in essence, what are you losing anyway? The next steps that I see through this reading are to kind of get out of your head, maybe connect with some friends, go out and do something fun, get to know yourself again, try to remember the things that you like to do, that kind of set your soul on fire. And the more that you do that, the less important that this will seem. And then you'll kind of move into the place of self-love and things like that. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. I hope it resonates, Gemini. If it does, make sure to subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.